Hey, friends plus, Candace. So there has been more updates. So, whoa, this is a lot. So, sorry. I am about to go, to, not using my car, of course. I want it to be warm because it's cold out. But I like to sit in here and talk because I get alone. Oh my god, my eyes look so pretty right here. Ooh. Anyways, so Candace, you put some stuff on there and you might have taken it off, but I remember it and it's so hilarious. So Troy is seeing another person. I'm gonna call her Dee Dee. So Dee Dee looks just like my mom. Yeah, I'm not even joking. They look like twins. And which I don't know whether to think that's like flattering or just like creepy. But yeah, no, Candy's still a Troy and they're still effing around and stuff like that. And don't act like, Troy, don't act like you aren't, because I know that you are. I just don't tell my mom half the time because it's upsetting to her. So yeah, also again, look at how great my Photoshop is today. It's on point. You can't Photoshop videos, Candace. I'm just letting you know that. I think you can, because I know some people do it. I don't know how, and honestly I barely have enough money or anything like that to actually buy these things that you're telling me about, because you're like, they're using Photoshop, the blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, I could barely afford the makeup that I use, lady. This eye palette was a gift for Christmas. Well, two of them. One was a gift from just like, oh, you're the best big sister ever, from Ashley. Do you hear that, Troy? She says that I am the most parental person besides mom that she knows. Sucks to be you. Anyways, yeah, I get gifts from her. Do you? No, you don't. I get gifts from her because she just wants to be nice to me for taking care of her. Because, that was your job. Anywho, so she got me this palette and it was really nice. I didn't seem super happy by it, but I was. It was just I was depressed and stuff, and she got all upset about it. She's like, I thought you'd be more happier. I'm like, I am. I just can't show it on my face. So I used that today and I showed her. I'm like, look at the look that I did. And she's like, oh my gosh, you look so pretty. And I'm like, thank you. So, and then the other one I got, from Ashley's too. It was a Christmas gift from Sephora. She spent like 40 bucks on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, you didn't have to. But the same thing, I spent $60 on getting her different types of Versace fucking, perfumes. But I also got my brother a guitar stand that cost quite a bit of money, but it didn't fit his guitar. I felt so bad, and I was like, what do you want? And he's like, I don't want nothing. It's just so hard to shop for these kids, I'm serious. So there's that. Also this wig, love it. Also, that's how I have all these different hairstyles. It's not Photoshop, it's wigs. I get them for pretty cheap and they look real. They feel like my real goddamn hair because oops, sorry, I swore. Because let me turn up the heat. Holy crap, basket. Okay. Something fell down. Don't know what it was. Okay, because I don't want to waste. The person I bought it from, super nice guy. he filled it almost all the way full. It's like just a quarter and it would be full. It's also saying that I'm not seat belted, like I'm gonna drive it. I just want to stay warm. I was like, why isn't it getting warm in here? And my AC was off. I don't leave that on. I don't leave the radio on because holy crap. Have you ever like turned on the radio really loud and you jam into your tunes and then you get back in the car and it's like really loud from last night? Yes. I don't like that. Anywho, yeah, so she's spazzing out about that. And I think it's funny. Like, okay, sweetheart, Candace, sweetheart, he cheated on my mom with you. I find it so gosh darn hilarious that you actually thought that your relationship was secure. It ain't gonna be secure, lady. It isn't. You know why? Because he's a cheater. He cheated on my mom. What makes you think that you're safe from that? I think that's funny because all the homewreckers are like that. They're like, oh my god, my man, he's cheating on me. I couldn't have seen this coming. I'm like, really? You couldn't have seen it coming? Because you just wrecked a family to make your own family. There's a couple of things that I read about homewreckers and stuff that just tick me off. And I know that you think homewreckers are a myth, but they really are real. Okay? So, like you should never, ever, ever, like, you don't wreck a family and then build one with the person that you know. And yes, I know that Troy has some bit in here. I know that it's with the man, but here's the thing is that you keep on, instead of doing the right thing, you keep on lying to him, telling him stuff every time he's trying to like better himself, because you are a rat in the gutter. I'm not joking. You bring people down to your level because nobody wants to be down to your level, okay? If he wants to be down to your level, that's fine, you know? Troy would be psychiatrist. Yeah, I would be a psychiatrist, you know, if I didn't have to deal with your bullshit and I could actually go to school. And, as soon as I, you know, it depends now. It really depends, because I'm really thinking, like, I'm really thinking that I want to go into business to take over my grandpa's business, because, you know, I hate business. I don't like the thought of going to it, but like at the same time, like I want to like make his legacy bigger, if you know what I mean, because he's the only father figure that I have, because everyone else, you know, both of you, my biological dad, and you, Troy, because I know you watch too. I know that you and Candy watch it, and thank you for your subscriptions. They're really nice. Also, Winter, thank you. I'm not gonna call you by your real name because I don't, you know, I don't know like how many creeps are on here. So thank you, because I know that you commented on one of the videos. You should look at the one titled Troy the Trash Man. That time was wild. But yeah, no. So, and Troy, I need to tell you something. Who asked? I didn't certainly ask to get a ride from you. I don't want a ride from you in your trash fucking car that sounds like it's dying. Do you hear my baby? It's so nice, so quiet. It doesn't make the sound. You know, if I was your car too, I would die too, that I had to like drive you around too. My car, like if I was your car, I would just die. Holy Lord, it looks horrible out there. The wind, the snow, oh my gosh. Yeah. And I have to go out there for my family. And no, I do not want to ride from you. Okay? I walked in 35 below weather for my brother's medicine, which should have been you, because that is your son. So, yeah, there's that's going on. Also, what I just want to ask you, Troy, why do you miss us? Or are you just trying to, like, what's going on with that DD person? Like, she looks oddly like my mom, and that's kind of creepy. But anyways, yeah, no, so that's going on. She's flipping out. And she posted another thing today that says, the person that, like, that comes in is not the person that wrecks the home, it's the person that home records are a myth. I'm just like, you flirted with a married man who you knew was flirting. If he flirted with you first like you said he did, you know what you should have done as oh, thank you. My grandpa said, thank you. I love it. Love you. I wrote him a poem. That was nice. I was actually scared because he hasn't answered my text back and he didn't have work yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, is my grandpa in the hospital as well? So, yeah. So I'm just laughing at the fact that either I'm going to become a businesswoman or a psychiatrist. My doctor thinks that I should become a nurse. They think that I could really make it. And I'm like, thank you, but I don't really want that. That sounds horrible. It really does, because oh my God, the glare in my glasses though. But my eyes look so pretty. Like, I love doing red eyeshadow because it makes my eyes just pop. Like, I'm serious. Like, oh my gosh, look at how pretty they are. It's that pop. So yeah, that's what happens. A little bit of makeup. I'm actually allergic to foundation, so I have to get Neutrogena stuff now. But you could still see I take allergy medicine every day, but so I'm actually allergic to makeup, but the things I suffer for to look pretty, you know. Because I've had before no makeup on in videos and stuff like that. I don't really care per se. I just really like dressing up and looking nice, you know, because I'm a girl. Well, not only that, it doesn't matter. It's not like, again, what I said, it's not a sex thing, really. I think boys could wear makeup if they want to. Like, a lot of people like, well, what about boys? You know, girls could wear makeup and wigs and all that stuff and look pretty when they want to, but boys are just stuck the way they're. I'm like, no, they're not. They could put on some eyeliner. I love that. I think that's cool. You do you. Whatever you want to do, you do you, except break up families. Then I have no respect for you. That's why whenever somebody comes on to me and says, I have a wife, but she don't have to know, I'm like, no. Unless this is like a consensual thing where your wife is like, let's have a threesome. Then I'll be like, maybe. Depends, what does your wife look like? And yes, I don't really go for threesomes, but I'm adventurous. I used to be just like one-on-one, like whatever, but I don't do romantic relationships anymore because the people I am surrounded by. So I like, if it comes to me, then that's fine. I will enjoy that. I'll enjoy that. That's fine, you know, if I find my significant other. So, okay, so funny story time. Yeah, I know, I'm jumping everywhere. What is that flipping noise? It's not my car. Keep on thinking it's the cat that got out. So here's, that's what it was. I have this like thing on my like console center right here, and it's cute. Like, my whole car is blinged out. Like, around the start button, there's just there's like diamonds around it. I made this car as girly as I can. to show everybody, hey, look, I'm a girl. Anyways, yeah, so it's a very nice car. And it can't be stolen. Well, I mean, unless they have this. It cannot be stolen. Hey, Troy, does your car have one of these? Candy, does your car have one of these? Is your car 2017 model and make? Did it cost you thousands of dollars? No, it didn't, because you guys are dirt poor. Also, I am dirt poor too, but I don't be a prick to other people, so they give me discounts. Maybe if you weren't such assholes, people would help you out. Oh yeah, I know I have a 2017 Nissan Altima. Not the car that I wanted. I like SUVs. Then I figured out that I can't do SUVs, big ones. I can do small ones, like hatchbacks I can do. I am horrible, just absolutely atrocious at trucks or Jeep trucks. So my driver instructor, when I were doing one of our things and it was really snowy, like today, he's like, I brought you my Jeep. I'm like, Jeeps, okay, cool. It was like a truck one. I don't know whatever it was. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm trying to do the parallel parking because he got out his cones, and then I'm like backing up. Then no, it was the docking, not parallel parking, because I did that. Okay. It was the docking, or 90-degree back, or whatever the people want to call it. There's so many names to it, I've heard. Anyways, I'm just, getting in there, and then I'm like, where's I'm looking in my, looking in my little mirror, I'm looking, and I'm just like, where's the other cone? And he's like, my dear, you ran over it. I was like, really? So this is the funny story. So for the longest time, my brother had the keys to my car because my grandpa did not trust me with them, because he's like, well, it'd just be so easy for you to just take off with it, even though you don't got your license and stuff like that, and stuff like that. When I first got the car, I thought he had the keys, and then I kept on seeing the flashing that, because fobs, they connect to your car because you have to put them in there, and I kept on seeing that, and I was like, somebody has my keys. And then Billy, my brother, was like, I have the keys. Grandpa trusted me with them, and we're getting into an argument. I'm like, he trusted you with the keys? You? I expect him to crash it when he's angry. Anywho, so he gave them to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't have no plates. I have not paid, I have not got insurance. I have not paid that shit yet because I don't have the money to do that right yet. So it is staying in my garage. I have not left my garage. I just turned it on to be like warm and to find out the buttons and stuff like that, because I've never been in Altima before. The primary the primary car that I've pretty much learned how to drive in is a Ford Mustang, because that's what my teacher has. And so I'm just like, okay, so my grandpa's like, well, you need to, like, I'm like, could I drive your car? He's like, well, you need to drive something that you're used to, or a small car, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I better not or get unused to it. It's a Ford Mustang. Those are expensive. That's another funny story. But actually, what I was talking about, because I go off on tangents. So the other thing is, our screen to our garage door is broke, right? So like, our cats could just jump through it. No other cat does it except for the one that we named after my troublesome uncle. So his name is Charles William, after my dad and my uncle. And Yeah, he sounds about right. He's well, I mean, Charlie means free man, so I mean, he's only doing what he was named after. He jumps through the screen and gets out. None of the other cats do that. They're just really respectful and just wait by the door. And then Charlie just comes whoop, out, and he would play chicken around my car. He would go like, I'm just like, I'm turning on the car. I'm turning on the car, and he's gonna get scared, and then he's gonna wait by the door. So I turn on the car, and he jumps through. He jumps through into the flippin' house again. My sister's calling me. I'm gonna have to go. See you later. Bye.